Welcome to another End of World episode. Right now, I'm in the bottom of my slaughterhouse, which I've been working on a little bit today. As you can see, I got sheep that don't want to be in here. I got some pigs, a little baby pig right there. There's your old little pig. Anyways, I'm I can't expand any further because I hit the dynamic tank behind this wall. And I'll work on this a little bit more later. I'm trying to. I'm going for the dark, sinister-ish type look for this place. I'll have to work on this. Anyways, I haven't really decided what I'm going to put on the bottom levels or anything. Right now, I'm just working on trying to get the animals in here. Um, Up here, you see how we put the smoke in. So I'll put some like furnaces and touch up work here. And I think I showed off this earlier. I've been upgrading my chests to crystal chests. Let's see. Put away my stuff. Alright. Now, let's see. Also, what I have accomplished is voila! I've been working on. It took me forever to decide what I wanted to do with this, so I turned it into my alchemy labs. And I went out and got me some cauldrons, and I don't have any nether wart yet, but I was able to take down some blazes. And see, I have nothing to really do in here yet, but it's there. It took me a bit of farming of quartz to get all this, but yeah. I wonder if there's a quartz magic seed yet. That'd be neat. I haven't checked my farms. Someone asked me to talk about multi-farms. So let me go ahead and talk about these multi-farms before I call it quits for today. The multi-farms... where's my pick? Let me take one of these out of here. Okay. Now, the multi-farm block. What you gotta do is you've got to make these farm blocks. And these farm blocks, watch, you'll see a band appear. Once it ticks, it'll show. Any day now. There you go. Whenever the server ticks is when it actually creates the entirety of it. And all this stuff is still in here. Okay. What you do is you decide on what size you want to make. If you go to the forestry mod wiki, they'll show you different sizes. Small size being 3x3, larger size being 5x5. You could do 3x4, 4x4, or 5x4 as well. And 4x4s. The size, pretty much, a 5x5 means I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do 6 out, 6 out, and 6 out, and so forth. And also flushes in all the diagonal to it as well, which, when I come up here, I gotta reset that up. Well, when you're up there, you would see the whole entirety of it. I have them kind of running together. Now, these got to be filled, so you're making 5x5. If you're doing a 5x5, then you're going to need 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 times 5. Why didn't I just do that? 100 of these blocks. Now, you're also going to need a power source, which is a farm gear block. You're going to need a water valve source. Well, you don't need this one. The only one you're really going to need is this one right here. And this one right here supplies the power. I don't think you can power this without power. The slot right here is for fertilizer. Let's see if I can find one. See the fertilizer slot. So once I put 100 blocks together, 97 blocks together to make my 5x5. I put a gear block in for the power, and I run any type of power to it, as you can see. Buildcraft works, all of them. It doesn't take much. And then the bottom one is water. You can either put water in it directly with buckets, or you can pipe it in. And then this one right here is a hatch block. The hatch block is, it'll either store stuff in the bottom, right here where I put the fertilizer just a second ago, or you can pipe it. Now, in order to pipe it, you gotta stick the pipe underneath it and have it drop down, and then it will carry it the rest of the way without being powered. And that's pretty much it. You flush it out like you do if you ever played with Railcraft, the coke ovens. But you're not leaving the center hollowed out. You're actually filling in the center. Next thing you do is, when you're looking at this, I have highlighted the intricate circuit board. You can make basic, advanced, elite, and intricate. Intricate means that it harvests 4 different sides. If you only put a basic in, it would only harvest one section, this being a section. And it would harvest the north, south, west, and east. That's what these are standing for. So if I'm standing facing the north and I put a basic board in, it's only going to manage the north section. Then I can only place these blocks in because it's pointless. Now, if you're wondering what kind of blocks you have to use, you see what it's made out of is stone brick. And when you're looking at these farm blocks, the farm blocks themselves, the farm blocks, they have different patterns. It's just all show. I can make it out of mossy, I can make it out of cracked stone brick, blah, blah, blah. Now, I could do the same thing about the hatches and different little standards. And what you're doing is, once you've made your little thing, you've got to build the platform. And so you use the platform out of stone brick. It does not have to be the same thing. I just chose to keep it the same. And once you've made the platform and everything, now the platform can be, there's many guides on it, but you just can't put it above it. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here. You can build the platform at any level of the 5x5. I chose to put it at the top of it. What I mean by the top of it is, this is the top, and the platform is this right here, and then it'll place the dirt on top of that platform. So what I did was, instead of there being this gigantic indent right here, I put some blocks on top of the thing, and I put a little hatch door so I could talk to the thing itself. It won't plant anything here. It just won't. And it'll automatically fill in everything. You just fill it with dirt, fill it with seeds, and if you go into the wiki, it'll tell you which tubes you have to use. When you're building the board, you pull out the soldering iron. Where is it? The soldering iron. You create the soldering iron, and then when you have the soldering iron, depending on what you're making, you would make yourself different types of tubes, and you would make yourself an intricate board. I could cover those in some later episodes if really necessary. And when you click on the soldering iron, it'll open up a menu, and you put the chip in there, you put the tubes in each of the slot, you choose whether it's going to be manual engine or or managed farms. Managed farms means automatic, basically. and depending on what tubes you put in will depend on what it actually can create. Now, you see how there's 4 slots. It will show you 4 different tubes, and I could have put, let's say, 2 of the tubes as bronze, 2 of the tubes as vegetables, and this would have been a bronze. This would have done trees and carrots. So you're not subjected to doing the same thing for the entirety of it. I'm just hoarding over here, I guess you could say, by making massive farms, because I'm just wanting to make massive farms. So I hope this has been enlightening, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. You have a wonderful Underworld day.